All right, guys, name is Tyler, aka Nanogenix, and today I haven't covered a V jump in a minute, I feel like, but I was just intrigued by this one because we now know kind of what's happening on Saiyan Day, and we also basically I feel like have a date for the part 3 of Dokkan Celebration. So I thought, you know what if we go ahead and we talk about that here really fast. So what you're looking at right now is a V jump scan for basically next month's V jump, and it is detailing what's happening on Saiyan Day, which you can see right here is talking about the 18th. So that is, of course, Saiyan Day, so that's when to expect this. Now, for the global side of things, presumably we'll get one more celebration that will then bridge us from the Super Saiyan God Goku that released like a day ago up until the 18th of March, which is what happened last year, I believe, as well, because if they do what they did last year, Global and JP will be celebrating this at the same time. So it's not 100%. Like I was talking to my buddy that plays Global this morning. It's not 100% that this will be on both sides. We only know right now for 100% it's on the JP side, but presumably if they do what they did last year, what you're looking at on your screen will also be available on the global side too. And what you're looking at is actually the free to play side of it. So there is still some speculation that we can absolutely do in today's video as we sort of progress through the video here. But what you're looking at is the free to play LR. That is the equivalent of the free to play LR Ginyu Force. The sort of units that you see down here are like basically what this. So this is actually a completely separate card from this card right here. Is what you're looking at, because these are going to be exactly like the Ginyu Force, where you would farm up all 5 of them, and then once you farmed up all 5, you got them. What was it? You had a 100% them, I believe, and get them completely awakened and all of that. Then once you did that, you would then unlock a copy of the Ginyu Force, and then you would slowly be able to do that in other ways as well. So that's exactly how this appears to be. It's going to work too. These will be acquired via missions, and that's really all that we know. They are not summonable. So if you've seen something somewhere where it looks like they're summonable or something like that, they are in fact not. They are going to be free to play, which then opens us up into a whole different realm of like, well, okay, if they're doing this, then what coincides with the actual Saiyan Day itself, which would be super interesting. So what we got here is what? Bardock, Shugesh. I can never remember his name. I know Toa and then Fasha, but for some reason I can never remember his name, and I don't know why. I absolutely don't know. But the most important thing here is obviously that we're getting a Shugesh. And then down here, it talks about the fact that there's going to be something called an Ultimate Super Battle Road coming to Dokkan as part of the 5-year anniversary. And the other thing I wanted to talk about is this right here. So this is probably when the actual Year 5 Part 3 stuff is going to take place. It's on the 20th. And we know it should be pretty soon because Year 5 ends completely on the 3rd of March. So Global will probably get some sort of celebration around that time too, around the beginning of March. And then JP will probably get something as well, because last year JP during this time got, I think it was Kid Goku. I want to say it was Kid Goku is who followed up the Year 4 celebration. And then after Kid Goku was when we got the, yeah, it was definitely Kid Goku, because then we got the DKP as the sort of off character that was on his banner with them. And then we got the Vegeta for Saiyan Day. So this is going to be free to play, super freaking awesome, because it gives us, I mean, farming these up, because it's going to be like a per day thing from what I read. I think it's going to be like a per day, like each of these will be available each day, and then probably on the weekends you'll be able to farm up their orbs or something like that. Like they are completely 100% free, 100% like the Ginyu Force. So you'll be farming these up on specific days, which I remember last year it was like a race to see like who could get the LR first, basically. And I remember I missed Birder. I missed the day of Birders. I couldn't get it finished because I was like traveling, and I was like sitting there trying to do it in the airport and had like terrible connection. And anyways, you guys don't care about that, but basically that's what was up for my experience with it. So anyways, completely free to play LR Bardock squad with 5 full, probably really, really good free to play units right here too, which is super sick. Ultimate Super Battle Road, whatever that means, is coming as part 3, and part 3 presumably begins in like 2 days from when I'm posting this video, which is also super awesome. So for those of you that have been asking, where do you get the final ticket for the 55 ticket summit? It's probably going to be available within the next couple of days, hopefully. What if they tie it? What if they tie the final ticket behind the Ultimate Super Battle Road? Whatever that is. Ooh, that would be interesting. That would be very like some just insanely difficult event that like you need like god tier units to beat. I'm kidding. I'm not trying to wish that upon anybody. Anyways, so in case you guys didn't pick up on what this is, it's basically just a new stage for Infinite History dropping on the 20th, which is why I think we know when part 3 is coming. And I went and pulled up these renders right here. So these are from Max Uchiha, as you can see there. He does a lot of like data mining and stuff like that, from what I gather, and gets like a lot of assets from in games. Well, this is actually Buchigiri match Super Saiyan Bardock. So the sort of speculatory portion of this video is if they're going to do a full Bardock squad, free-to-play LR, free-to-play like team and all of that, what could go really well with that would be some form of a transforming Bardock. Now, I don't know if they would make him, I don't think they would make him base form. That way you could run like the free-to-play Bardock that you get there, because clearly the free-to-play Bardock is a base form Bardock, which is going to be pretty dope. Also, them introducing stuff like this, nah, I guess not so much in the realm of like Fasha, Toa, and all that, but or Tora. It's that you would then have a probably easier way to farm up Bardocks, because right now the farm Bardock, a base farm Bardock, would be like you'd have to go do the SR grind and then awaken that to an SSR or UR and stuff like that. So this would be a little bit faster. But anyways, hopefully whatever they do end up doing, it's not base form. So then you can either run him with the other LR Bardock or that free-to-play one, whichever one you want to run, or whichever one you may have access to. It'd be cool to see them do, though, a Super Saiyan Bardock that can transform into Super Saiyan 3. That would be pretty dope. If they didn't do that, though, they could do a Mass Saiyan. You know, we've not had Mass Saiyan representation since Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, and that released 3 years ago. Was that 3 years ago? Oh my God, that was 3 years ago. That was in 2017. Yeah, because that was when the 120 leads were dropping. So that was during year 2. Good Lord, that was a long time ago. Which also means SSA 3 Bardock is coming up on being 3 years old too. Is that possible? Yeah, because he was one of the earlier, he was the Super Saiyan 3 lead. He was one of the earlier category releases. Holy crap. Okay, so yeah, I think presumably what you would see here would be to coincide with that. I always kind of thought if they did a Super Saiyan Bardock, they might do like a dual Dokkan Fest, and like, but would Chilled really be capable of leading a Dokkan Fest? And also, would they really give Chilled Dokkan Fest exclusive card? Chilled would probably be on the banner, but be like a side character, kind of like what they did with Transforming Goku, where they released the STR Transforming Goku and they put the AGL Final Form Frieza on it. Probably do the same sort of thing to Chilled, because I just don't see how, like, I personally don't care about Chilled that much. Like, he's just whatever. So I would not really be that excited even for like animations of Chilled. Now, animations of Bardock though, oh my God, the stuff they could do. Like these two cards right here look awesome. By the way, I was informed, apparently the artists that work on Buchigiri also, I think, work on Dokkan and vice versa. So that's probably why some of this really does kind of have like a Dokkan aesthetic to it. But as you can clearly see in these pictures, a little higher res. just a little bit. There is still some stuff of it that still looks a little low res, but for the most part you can tell these are definitely higher res than anything we really have in Dokkan. So anyways, that would be kind of cool to see. Super Saiyan Bardock that goes to SSA 3, or like a Mass Saiyan sort of card or something like that. That's what I hope to see for Saiyan Day. Be kind of different. Not another Goku, not another Vegeta, stuff like that. Can I say stuff like that anymore right now? And then last but not least, the final thing I want to look at for those that are excited for Legend stuff, we are actually getting Raditz at like beginning of Z era units. Like, that is super dope. So Piccolo is going to be able to actually, like, I think it's a transformation in game where he'll be able to take off his gear and basically get way more serious. So we are getting a new Piccolo that will be able to sort of quote unquote transform in battle, and a new Goku, both from the beginning of Z. You can see Raditz hanging out back there behind that Goku. Is Raditz on this image as well? Yeah, it is. Well, it's Goku holding Raditz, but Raditz is in the picture right there, or presumably his. And then we got Raditz and Piccolo behind this Goku. So this Goku will have his sort of Kamehameha that he can like control and stuff like that, which is really, really dope. And that's really all there is to the Saiyan Day. It's the Saiyan Day, to the Legends renders here. So we got maintenance announcement last night, presumably for the Sin Shinron and the baby Vegeta. So they're probably going to be really good, but to me, I think this stuff right here is a little more exciting, if you ask me, because this is stuff that really never gets represented in these games like at all. I saw Goresh tweet about this too. Like, this is stuff that you just don't see happen very often in these games. So pretty dope to see them actually giving us stuff from like the beginning of Z with Raditz and all of that. Like, Poor Raditz, man. He never gets any love, which granted we got, you know, all of like 20 episodes with him, but still, he just really never gets any. Do we even get 20? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've watched the beginning of OGZ. Anyways, guys, there you go. Free-to-play LR Bardock squad. Super freaking dope. Full free-to-play LR Bardock team that will be able to 100% without having to use your own orbs. And I personally think this is super exciting. We've been waiting for what they would do with another thing. I know a lot of people thought this would be the next thing they would do and give the Ginyu Force treatment to. And a lot of people also wanted to see like Jiren, like and his sort of squad, the Justice Fighters, get the same treatment. But I thought Bardock seemed a little more like likely than them, if we're being 100%. Anyways, guys, that's it. That's Saiyan Day. Then expect part 3 to probably begin on the 20th. I mean, everything literally goes away on March 3rd. So there's really not that much time left for them to squeeze in a part 3. And so Ultimate Super Battle Road, new Infinite History event, and of course the last ticket we need to do our 55 multi guaranteed LR summit. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Keep on keeping an eye on Nanogenix off, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.